Hello, and welcome to the next episode of our Let's Play series of unlocking the engineers now, or at least the easiest ones to do. I'm still sitting here at Longsight Base, but if we head over to Inara, we'll take a look at the engineering section. Today we're going to be looking at the Dweller, because we really want the G5 power distributor, or at least I'm not sure if we can get G5, but we want to upgrade it as far as we can. I'm also interested in the grade 3 burst lasers from the Dweller. So we're going to handle that, and if you click into the Dweller, you can see that we need to deal with at least 5 black markets, and we haven't done that, so that's something that we have to do for this engineer. In commodities, you can see that narcotics, okay, narcotics are illegal almost everywhere. Oh, so let's go back. I want to copy this to my clipboard. Dweller is in Ward, just because I'm lazy and I don't want to have to type it. So that's copied on the clipboard. Back to commodities, trade routes, no, not trade routes, commodities. And we're going to look at narcotics today. And I do recommend doing this because narcotics are illegal everywhere, pretty much. There's a few stations where they're not, but so we're going to be looking for narcotics near Ward, because that's where we're going to be headed. And we have a good quantity. Oh, there's lots of quantity there. Yeah, that looks like a good one. And yeah, so we're going to head here to Ulysse. Roach works in Ulysse. That's a carrier. What a guy. It's got a carrier full of narcotics. Oh, that's fun. Okay, we're going to head to Ulysse, and we're going to pick up those narcotics. I'll check back once we get there. Well, you can call me a simpleton if you want, but here's what I did, guys. I actually dislike that they changed this. It used to be buy and sell. I clicked imports, and this is where I went. Ulysse. They are importing narcotics, not selling them, or otherwise known as exporting them. However, I got lucky. I did look at something that was closer to Ward, and I clicked this one, which is also imports, and I went here, and I went, oh, these guys don't have them either. What's going on? Well, what's going on is I clicked the wrong button, so we need to be looking at exports. Okay, and fortunately in the same system that I currently am in, there is a place that sells them brand. So that's where we're going. Okay, so now that we have successfully pressed the right buttons, look what is available for purchase. We have pushed the right buttons on Inara this time, and we have found our narcotics. So we're going to pick up 5 tons. And that's all we need, 5 tons. And now that we have our 5 tons, what we do is we go back to Inara, and we use the nearest function. Okay? Wait a minute, where were we? Can we go back? Can we please? Is this going to be what we were after? I just want it on my clipboard. Yeah, so I'm here. Nearest. And we are not in Savannah. We are in Arcturus. Oh, pushing buttons. I'm not doing well with pushing buttons today, guys. I apologize. However, so what we're looking for is black markets near Arcturus. And it gives us a list. I don't want to go to the land ports, so can I filter those out actually? I thought there was a way. At any rate, it doesn't matter. We can use our abilities. I'm not sure if there's a way to filter those out. Include, I think, yeah, ignore surface stations. Ignore fleet carriers. There's the option right there. So you click those, search it again, and it won't even put them on the list. So, this is going to spit us out a list of black markets near Arcturus. And we are going to go to the first 5, because we have to do 5 markets. Okay, we're going to sell 1 ton at the black market at each of these. 1, to make sure that they're not too scary. Yeah, no, I can handle that. Okay, so the first one on the list is Wolf 497. We'll meet you back there. Okay, so this is something I should point out. Doing this is illegal. So you can see in the bottom right of my screen it says that I have illicit cargo. to get into a station, you want to be going over 220. Okay, they will never be able to scan you at that speed. There's some thoughts, I guess, where people will say, "Oh, I'll use like heat sinks or going to silent run," and it's completely unnecessary. I'm gonna, as I just showed you, if you cruise in at 220, no one's scanning you. You've got no fear of being scanned at that speed. There's no need for heat sinks. There's no need for silent running. There's no need for any of that, guys. Just if you're proficient at if you're using a docking computer to get in the station, you're going to get scanned. It's not a huge deal. You're just going to have fines to pay. We got money. Like they don't blow you up over illegal goods, and we're not looking to make a profit here. We're just looking to oh nope. We're just looking to unlock the dweller. So the fines are irrelevant, but you'll have to pay them. Oh, whoa. We have 500,000, almost 700,000 in Expo. Might as well dump that.
Incoming message.
Anyways, so you go to contacts and you go to black market. Okay? And you can see they're going to show us that we have our narcotics on board. And I want to sell just one. Okay? So one sold. Doesn't matter for a loss, doesn't matter anything. Okay? Just sell one. And we're off to the next one. And the next one, according to Nara, is Rayport and Ross 130. So we're going to go there. So we blended at this Rayport, black market. And again, only sell one. Oh, we're actually going to make 36 credits. Fantastic. Okay, so we sold one there. Back to Inara. Now, it's important to note that you can't sell in the same system, even though there's two other stations that have black markets. You can only sell one in each system. Okay, that's what counts as a market. If you try to sell to this one and this one, it won't count. So we are off to LHS 2887. So I suppose this is worth noting in this episode, since it's relevant. You do have to smuggle these goods into these stations, so we should cover the proper way to smuggle. I hear a lot of people throw around ideas like heat sinks and silent running, and it does work. I'm not going to discount those people that say that, and it does work. Okay, so if that's the way you would prefer to do smuggling, by all means, it works. Yes, there's absolutely no problem doing it that way, and it works. However, there is a much easier way without getting into all that shenanigans. Okay, so if you haven't already figured this out, and I do wish I pointed out the arrows. They don't have the arrows in Super Cruise, which is annoying. But if you, and it's also much easier with the other types of star approach. But the Coriolis, and I'm glad that we have one to work with, because this is arguably the more difficult one to do this with. But while you're in Super Cruise and you have the station targeted, you can also position yourself so that you come down facing the mail slot. So we're gonna, instead of going straight at it, what we're gonna do is we're going to, and you can see it there to the left of the hologram, we're gonna kind of orbit the station so that we can come in, and we're going to be facing the mail slot directly. Okay, so if we pull up, we should be, yep, we're getting there. A little bit to this way. Okay, and then we yaw it around, and look at that. Yep, so this means that that's actually what the station's going to look like when we drop on it. Okay, so now that we have that set, we'll hit our 70% throttle, and that's going to bring us in. Almost. Okay, so we're going to drop down to the station, and you'll see that the station looks identical to what it does in the hologram. And you just take a good boost at it, and as long as you stay over 220 meters a second, or whatever, 220, no one's going to be able to scan you. You won't even hear it. It's just too fast. Okay, so you go straight and make sure you request your docking permits, and then I just kind of, and we're in. No scans will ever happen to you if you do it like that. And then, I mean, at this point, you can engage your docking computer if you're still not comfortable with docking. Obviously, your Super Cruise Assist is not going to work like that, and it's a little bit more difficult at that rate. But once you're inside, you can re-engage your docking computer and let it do it for you. You just got to get inside real quick. and don't go below 220, and they'll never scan you. So we're at, what is it, Massinamino dock, and this is our third black market. Okay, so we go into station services again, contacts, black markets, and sell 1 ton of our narcotics. So I've got 2 more to do. I'm not going to do, I think we've covered that pretty good. I'm not going to come back, but again, so we're heading over to Ross 1015, and then we're going to go to Bollig, and then we'll be done, and I'll check back once I've done that. Okay, so we have sold off that last one, and a common thing that happens, is this right here. Okay, and I'll get questions. Commander Dama, I did what you said, and it's not it didn't finish it. So you can see that it's currently saying that we have 4 out of 5 done. So we're sometimes it's even further behind. But a way you can deal with that is just by logging out. It's not that you haven't done it, it's just that the system has not caught up with you yet. Okay, so it just hasn't registered that you have done it. So you just log out, and then you go back and you take a look-see, and it should now say that Dweller, yes. Okay, so now that you logged out, Dweller is now unlocked, and you can go see him. And of course, you just have to pay him 500,000 credits. So providing that you have 500,000 credits, you can go do him. So I will check back with you guys when we land at the Dweller. Okay, commanders, welcome to Black Hide. Same process as the other ones. We simply donate our 500,000 credits. Donate. Okay, so now we are looking for a power distributor. We have our 3A, and I always put charge enhanced. All of my combat ships have charge enhanced. So, as per usual, we just go down the line. We have a lot of specialized, so we want to make sure that even though the system says that we can go to grade 2, we don't. We finish it. Okay, so right now the system is saying, hey, you can go and do grade 2. No, do the extra clicks. We can get 2 extra clicks and get a third of the way through grade 2. Now that's finished. Let's go to the grade 2 one. Chemical processors. We're going to have to pick up some more of those. Getting low. But we've got enough to do this. I might actually just skip. Do we need chemical processors? Ooh, that's even more tricky. Is that low grade? Okay. Let's see about experimental effects, since we can't, because we need that. Well, we're gonna have to hit and heat resistant. So we're not gonna be able to fully do this, guys. But this is gonna help us a lot. This is a huge upgrade. So I'm gonna do. Oh, if we can't get grade, we can get grade 4 access though. If we can get there, we only have 3 clicks on that. Ooh, I think I'm gonna finish grade 2. This is risky business. So we don't really have all of the materials that we need for this one. I'm hoping if we finish that, maybe we can get grade 3 in 3 clicks. I don't know though. Ooh, this is gonna be. We're definitely gonna unlock grade 4 access, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough to actually get the grade 4 open. Oh, just look at that. That's lucky, guys. So we need more grid resistors. Yeah, so we're going to be able to get a grade 4. Yes. And we got grade 5 access unlocked. So we're going to get that as much as we can done. Yep. And we've got the grade 5 access done. So we're going to pin that. That's pinned, like I always do. I back out, and then I go back into power distributors. And yeah, that's pinned. Then I back out again, and I go to my engineering menu. Just double, triple, quadruple check that I have that pinned properly. And yeah, all 5 grades are pinned. And because we have grade 5 access to him now, we're going to be able to do all the way up to grade 5 remotely. The other thing that I wanted to look at while I was here was my burst lasers, and I would like efficient. Oh yeah, we have a lot of that. We can do grade 3s on most of our stuff. I'm super happy with that. Okay, so we're going to generate that mod, and we don't have to worry about this now, guys, although it finishes right away, of course, because we already have grade 5 access unlocked. And curse splat. Awesome. A couple of ticks on that. Yeah, we got lots of, you can see that's doing more damage. Efficient is a great mod for lasers. Oh, and I wanted to put scrambled spectrum. Yep. So that works. We've got a burst laser now, efficient grade 3 with scramble spectrum. And I want to do my other burst laser as well, efficient. I wish we could pin 2 mods from each one engineer, but we can only pin 1 module from each engineer. So every time we want to do this from this, there is another engineer that does lasers, but we're not going to get to that guy quite yet. So this is a great, you know, we're going to get grade 3 modules. And yeah, I think we're going to go phasing sequence on the other one. We have enough to do that too. Cool. Yep. Phase and sequence on that one. Woohoo! Excellent. So that is all we wanted to do with him. So we've got a class 2 with grade 3 efficient and scramble spectrum, and we've got a grade 1 that is grade 3 efficient and also with the phasing damage, which means it bleeds through the shield a little bit. And we've got our power distributor to grade 4 charge enhanced. I'm super happy with that. Okay, so we obviously need some more materials, but we're going to cover this in this vehicle in this episode as well, and I'll just name it, you know, Unlocking the Dweller and Todd the Blaster. Todd the Blaster is, I believe, well, because I believe we actually have him. I don't believe he cares what type of bounty vouchers he gets. So I actually have like 1.9 million in bounty vouchers on board. So I think I can just shoot straight over to Todd the Blaster and unlock him just like that. He wants 100,000. Yeah, it just says 100,000 credits worth of bounty vouchers. I don't think he cares where they come from. So we're gonna go over there. He's only 71 light years away. He's a couple of jumps. So we're gonna scoot over there and look at Todd as well.